This video is for general information purposes only. For more details on these tips, please contact a wedding consultant or professional. Here at 5 to 10 Weddings, we honor and celebrate all unions and marriages regardless of age, sexual orientation, race, religion or ethnicity. Most of us have had fantasies about our wedding day. From the flowers, food, decor to the music and special vows. But unfortunately, with shows like Platinum Weddings and a website like Pinterest, it can leave a lot of us feeling depressed about what we can truly afford. Here are 5 important things to consider when creating your wedding budget. Tip 1. Have important conversations with all the people who will be contributing to the wedding. It's imperative that you know the agreed amount before you set your final budget. Also, you should keep a realistic expectation of what you truly can afford. You shouldn't be swayed by the opinions of others. Remember, the most important thing is you will be making this commitment surrounded by the people who matter. Tip 2. Decide on your must-haves. A lot of times as you get into the planning phase, you may find that the flowers are not as important to you as the wedding cake. But by knowing this early, you can inquire about cheaper alternatives and not use a significant amount of your budget for something that really is not that important. Tip 3. Open a separate checking account. Nowadays there are a number of banks that offer special no-fee accounts strictly for weddings. Not only will this keep you and your spouse honest, but you are able to get separate debit cards for online purchases, and it will be easier to allocate your expenses and keep both of you on track. Another advantage is it allows your contributors to deposit funds they are gifting you for the wedding. Also, if you have direct deposit, you can easily set up a certain amount each pay period to go into this account until the wedding. Tip 4. Do your research. By investigating a number of vendors before you start planning, you will have a more realistic view of costs. Tip 5. Have regular budget discussions. Throughout the planning, it's not uncommon for couples to adjust to the inevitable changes that will occur. They may find that they will need to make cuts and sacrifices or add things to the list that they hadn't even considered. By having regular discussions, you will be able to account for every purchase and you both will be aware of where the money set aside is going. And let's face it, long after you say "I do," you both should be satisfied with the final amount you spent and have no regrets. For a free must-have list and budget worksheet, you can go to 5 to 10 Wedding Tips. See details below.